ended up being the editor-in-chief of Home Theater Magazine for a few years, and then I jumped the fence, so to speak. But I've been so lucky because all the companies I've worked with have been brands whose products I've always wanted and used in my own system and paid my own money for. And I just keep falling into these situations where I get to work with wonderful people who make wonderful products. And our other products that we're showing off here are SAT's record player system and pickup arm, with Lyra. We've got to work with a company based in India called EBI Audio, which stands for Engineering Beyond Imagination. They make phono cartridges as well. And then here today, our debut at the show here this weekend is a active isolation from a company called Seismian based in Germany. And again, once again, they're kind of new friends, but they already feel like old friends. Again, I'm just very lucky. I like things to be chill, and I like to work with people I really like, and I'm just so fortunate that I get to do that all the time.
Amazing. And what's one of your favorite albums that you're currently listening to?
That I'm currently listening to. I love that question because I am one of those people who has piles and piles of records all over his house that I haven't listened to yet, but there's a few of them that have showed up recently that I have been playing the start out of, and some of it goes back to that old roommate in college, because he and my other old roommate were the two people who really got me into Black Sabbath. And a mastering engineer that I work with recently remastered a couple of Black Sabbath records, the debut and then Paranoid, and that was an absolute delight. And then the other one in a modern world, right? David Rawlings and Jillian Welch just put out an album called Woodlands. They recorded it analog to tape, and it's this brand new record, beautifully pressed, and it's called Woodland Studio or something like that. And it sounds like something that just came from the golden era of analog recording, because that's what they did. They did it in the old ways. So as an analog guy, you have to, and the fact that the music's wonderful has got to be paramount, right? Because if it just sounds great, that'll get you through a couple of listens, but when the music is as essential as what I think those two do, a whole other level.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your story, Shane.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.